Hi, I am Ronan. Welcome to Now Z Here. Today with a new angle, as well as a new microphone, which I was able to purchase with many thanks to my patrons over at my Patreon. I'm gonna put a link down below if anybody else wants to check it out. Thank you so much to everyone who has signed up already. More things are changing. I realized that my last two videos were over 5 minutes. Also, my last two videos were where I started to give tea updates. So in the future, maybe not every video is going to have a tea update. Maybe like once a month I'll do one big tea update, and then the other weeks out of the month are just gonna be babble blogs. That, of course, is gonna have to be once I actually start, because I still haven't. My prescription is tied up in red tape. The doctor's office is working on submitting the prior authorization so that the insurance company can get back to the pharmacy and blah, 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 blah. It is frustrating. It is very frustrating and deflating, because I had all this adrenaline leading up to the actual day of the appointment. You know, I made that whole skydiving video, ready to jump, ready to fly. And then it was sort of the equivalent of stepping off the stairs, except there's not really a stair there, so you kind of go, What happened? So I have been feeling pretty stuck the last couple of weeks. It got me thinking about waiting again. Because I already talked about waiting in my very first video, you know, the idea of waiting because you're not ready to make a decision, waiting because you want to. But there's different types of waiting. There's waiting because you want to, and then there's waiting because for some reason you have to, but you don't want to. There are a lot of really good reasons for that, honestly. They may not be fun reasons, they usually aren't, but that doesn't make them bad reasons. Maybe, like me, you're sort of tied up in the bureaucracy and you have to wait for someone to do the paperwork so someone can do the other paperwork so you can get what you were ready to do. But there are always other factors, there are always other things that can cause people to wait. Maybe you're in a place right now where you don't have the access, either medical or financial, to get what you need. Maybe you're in a place where it's actually dangerous, either physically or psychologically, for you to come out, for you to be honest about who you are. And those are awful. They're all awful situations to be in to varying degrees, but it doesn't make them bad reasons for doing what you do in order to get on to the next day, to keep going. So what can you do? You know, there are all kinds of things that anyone can do to fight dysphoria in little ways every day. Minor body modifications like dyeing your hair, getting a fresh piercing, getting a fresh tattoo that you've been thinking about, or even it could be as simple as a brand new hairstyle, wearing your favorite outfit, dressing the way you want to dress, even if it's just in the comfort of your own room. Exercise if you can, meditate if you can. These are real ways you can help your physical and mental well-being. Create something, make art, make a painting, write a story, make a video. And hey, if you're someone who is in a situation like that, and you're watching this video, that means you went looking and you found someone who can say, I am here with you. I see you. You're gonna be okay. So that's all I've got for you this week. Stay strong. I love you. Mwah. Always be changing as much as you can.